Hi, crafty friends. Welcome to my channel, Little Sparks of Inspiration. Thanks for joining me today. And today I want to share these fun wedding buttons using the large pins. And also this new glitter vinyl I just purchased. It has a very fine glitter finish that's difficult to see in this lighting, but it has a beautiful, subtle sparkle finish in natural lighting. And I'm also going to choose a design with a darker background. I have used the white background in the past and it looks really good, but I'm excited to see what it looks like with the darker finish. So let's get started. Also, I'd like to share that this design was inspired by something I saw on Etsy, so I'll try to add the link in the description in case you're interested. I'd like to begin by trimming my paper first. I'll trim as much as I can without cutting into my design. And I don't really have precise measurements. I just estimate more or less how much I need to trim off for each piece. And I normally do this for all the different size buttons. So far it's worked out. And I'll do the same for the vinyl. So I'll trim more or less the size piece that I need. And this also helps save some of my vinyl so I can use it for like other smaller projects. So like right here, you can see I have maybe like a 2-inch piece that I can use for like smaller buttons. And now when I add my vinyl, I like to make sure that I burnish it using the whatever burnish you have. So I think it just helps eliminate any air bubbles that you might have. But also because I'm using a dark background, you want to make sure that you don't have any gaps showing from the vinyl. So, and I'll do it a couple of times on the back side just because the vinyl does have a texture on the front side. So, and then I'll just go ahead and do the same steps that I normally do when cutting my buttons. So I'll use the die cut, and here you see me struggle a little bit just because when I did the first cut, I had the machine further away from me. And so anytime that happens, it just makes it a little bit more difficult to make sure that you get a nice even cut. So I try again. This time I do move the machine closer to me just to avoid a miscut. Also, give this video a like. This would definitely help me stay motivated and bring you more videos like this. All right, so this one was a lot better. And then same thing, I'll add the inserts. And then again, just go through the same steps by adding my bottom piece first. Well, this would be actually the top piece. And if I recall correctly, I believe I messed this one up because I didn't place that bottom pin. I didn't line it up with the insert, so my backing was completely off. But that's okay; it still worked out. And so now I realize I've done that, and I make sure that I line it up with that marking on the bottom insert. And ta-da! Again, I hope you guys can see that sparkle that it gives. It's a little, like I said, it's a little difficult to see it with this lighting, but in natural lighting, this looks beautiful. I love making these buttons, and I usually include them in a card that I make for the bride and groom. But this time I did something a little different. I decided to add them to a money crown that was made for each, the bride and the groom. And it was just a really fun way to celebrate the special occasion. I also wish I would have taken a picture, but honestly, I was just too excited to see the final result that I didn't even think about it. But it did get me thinking, what else can we add these to? I know I've also seen them added to money lays during graduations. And, but I don't know, share in the comments and let me know. And again, if you love this type of video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe. And that's it, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.